and then I'm going to go in my group and hopefully people can figure this out. Usually, if you were live, we're live. Hey, everybody, we're live. I hope people are jumping on in. Welcome in. I'm just going to really quick go into my Facebook group and put the link up. Usually when you are live like that and you hit end live, you can go right back into the stream. Ask me how I know. I've done it on accident before. I've accidentally left the stream and had to go right back in. But for whatever reason, StreamYard decided to just end it. I don't know why.
I'm like, okay. Hi, bye.
I've literally done it on accident before and just went right back in. I'm going to put this in the group. So Robert and I are here now. Sorry for the technical difficulty.
All right, let's see.
If you want to share the link anywhere, because... All right. Are people here? Are people here?
All right, we're back.
Okay, so we are back. Sorry, guys.
People, but we're okay.
I just pulled the sticker off my... Listen.
What are you doing today? I'm leaving. I'm leaving you alone.
There is no reason why this live show should have all gone well. Robert heard all about my day. Robert heard all about my day before we even went live. All right.
It's been a fun day. Put it that way.
Okay. First of all, I was blurry. My internet wasn't working. And now we're live. I'm just going to keep making faces to entertain the people. And they'll forget that I'm an amateur.
All right.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm going to say hi to people. We have a super sticker from Greg, 99 cents, because he feels sorry for me. Ivy. Hey, we got Donna in the house, R1J1, Della's here, Kelly. You both look clear. Chad is back. Hey, Tammy's in the house.
Yay,
Tammy,
we're back.
why have you never told me, Tammy, about the ice at Chick-fil-A?
What?
Let's just talk about that for a second. That was the highlight of today. Susie, welcome in. 30 Space Queen. Wendy's here. Yeah, Della, it's not your fault. It's every time Robert is on my show.
It's all my fault. I'll blame myself every time.
Every time. His internet, my internet. Something happens with StreamYard.
My internet. I don't want it to die right now.
Poop flies out. Heidi's here. Wendy had a day too. Thrifty Space Queen likes your shirt.
Thanks.
Hey, Swimmerization is in the house. Patricia is here. Lisa is here. Carrie Berry's mom. Hi, welcome in. And Debbie. Tammy says, ooh, I thought you knew. No, I knew about Sonic Ice and Circle K Ice, which I refer to as the hospital ice that they give you when you're having children. But mine are all grown, so I haven't had it in a while. Can we talk about the ice? See, even Greg knows what's up.
I haven't forgot about you, Greg. I'll be getting my video out soon.
Good. I'm glad you did, Tammy. All right. Janice is here. First live show. Welcome in. All right. So, real quick. Welcome to the channel.
Real quick. It's like 15 minutes.
My name is Star. If you followed Robert here and you don't know who I am, no, you know who we both are. You followed here from the group, right? If you're not in the group, guess what?
Get in.
Oh my gosh, total.
Brain fart? What's going on?
Yeah, someone messaged me and I'm like, I can't be having that right now. That's not that we cannot be having.
So my phone is muted.
All right, so that's the Facebook group. If you're not in it, get in it.
Yeah.
Get in it. This is me. I'm Star. That's Robert. He's Robert. We both sell plush. I focus heavily on plush. I also like to do jeans. Robert focuses heavily on plush. It's called Hospital
video
Life.
games, and I do collectibles. Those are my 2 seconds.
Yep. So what we have here is a failure. No, we were going to do a TED Talk on plush. We have a list of questions. What?
Eventually.
A TED Talk. We have a list of questions, and they're all jumbled up. So there's questions about plush, and there's questions about fun stuff, and they're all jumbled up on this notepad. And Robert and I are going to go back and forth asking each other these questions. And some are going to be about plush, and some are going to be about not plush, and we're going to go back and forth asking each other. We're both going to answer all the questions, but it's just going to be who's asking the question and who's going to answer first. And then you guys get to ask questions too. So if you have questions pertaining to plush or just fun and silly questions you want to ask Robert and I to get to know us a little bit better, go ahead and throw them over in the chat. So I guess I'll have Robert start since he's the guest. He can ask the first question.
Okay. Well, start with the biggest pet peeve about plush sellers.
About other plush sellers.
Other plush sellers.
All right. So we're going to start the show off with a little bit of tough love, which I'm known for. I have 3 pet peeves about other plush sellers. Okay. The first one, don't put your plush in the dryer. Don't do it. And please don't promote doing it in my group. Gosh, that came off so mean. But really, and I understand that there are some of you that have been 95 years putting plush in the dryer. There are some of you that may have been putting them on the gentle cycle since 19 or 17 or 16 or 13, since the Brontosaurus had the dryer in the back cut. Okay? I understand that. You defend yourselves in my group all the time. I know. And I know this is coming off really mean, but I warned you, it's tough love. You can defend yourself from now until the next frickin' virus comes out and puts us all back in shutdown. But I don't care how long you've been doing it. You're lucky. That's all it is. You've lucked out. You have been very lucky. Gentle cycle or since the French Revolution, I don't care. You've just lucked out. I have seen the most beautiful, silky, soft plush go in a dryer on low and come out looking like little curly Q lambs and matted.
What happens? They turn into lambs.
They do, and I had the most
tight ball of like twine. It's just nasty.
Yes, I had the most. And this is why I get so emotional about it. Pigs for a long time were one of my favorite animals, and I had this long white silky pig when I was like 8 or 9. It was a white pig, and her name was Charlotte because I already had a Wilbur.
Of course.
I already had 2 Wilburs, and so I named the white pig Charlotte, and it had long white silky hair, and my mother meant well and put it in the dryer on low.
No.
And all the hair just... I now had a lamb.
Yeah. But at least it felt like a pig's fur. Real pig's fur now. All coarse and nasty.
It came out looking like a sheep. So that's my little rant on my little soapbox. I have 2 more pet peeves. And I'm not saying this to be mean, but really all the time I see people say, but I've been doing it. But I know. But I. And then they get all butthurt and mad at me. And, well, I know it's your group. And I know you're the leader here. And I know it's the... I'm not doing it to be a bitch, guys. I'm really not. I'm just telling you, you're just getting away with it. You've just been lucky so far. And one day you're going to ruin a plush. Period.
Ruined several.
And in my group... I hope that myself and all of my moderators, Robert included, and Donna and Keith, when they see something being said that is considered bad or misinformation, we jump in and we correct it and we give you the correct information because somebody new or 10 new somebodies new to plush that just joined the group is going to see Bob tell people, I've been putting plush in the dryer for 50 years and I've never had an issue. So all these new people see
Start
Bob
doing
say
it.
that, and they're all going to start putting their plush in the dryer, and all these new people are going to ruin their plush because they saw Bob defending his stance. And
then they
so,
usually yell
Bob,
at
huh?
Then they usually yell at us because it's either your group or I'm in charge of the group too. It's like,
Yeah.
we did it. Like, we said something. We're like, no, we didn't.
So yeah, it's not like we're attacking you personally or trying to be mean. And it's not just with the plush, it's with the misuse of the USPS supplies and all the other things you see us fighting about every single day and getting on our soapboxes about. When we see misinformation in the group, it's our job as admins and moderators to jump in and for the spare jar, because I did say the B word. Because the newbies that come in every day that are new to eBay, new to reselling, new to plush, new to Poshmark, all it takes is for them to see one person giving out the wrong information.
Yeah.
So we have to jump in. All right, real quick, my other two biggest pet peeves are you can't assume a plush is new because it has a hang tag. That plush could be 1,503 years old and sat on somebody's shelf and be dusty, or sat in a kid's bed and get all crusty from their spit. Hang tag does not equate a new plush. It's not like clothing.
Yeah.
And the impatience. Y'all, plush ain't clothes and they're not electronics. They take a while to sell.
2 weeks isn't a long time.
Whoa, no, it's not. 5 years, maybe.
Oh, I used to watch a guy on YouTube. Hey, this thing took a long time. It was stuck in my store for a month. Like, what?
That's not even a long time for clothes, y'all.
A day.
All right, let's hear Robin's pet peeves.
My pet peeve is when people are listing, they want to know everything before they list it. That drives me crazy. They want to know the year. They want to know the exact brand. If it has no tush tag, they're going to search the internet for hours to find what the heck it is. They put pictures on the internet. Is this a cat or a dog? I don't know. I don't care. I list it as both and get on with my life. But these people all the time, that drives me crazy. That's my big pet peeve of plush sellers.
They have to know. They have to find their exact plush.
Yes.
What brand is this?
For the past 25 years, make an average so they can put it up. And by the time they do all that, I've listed 20 plush.
Yeah, just put cat and dog in the. And hey, if it looks like a licensed character and it doesn't have a licensed tag, don't list it as a licensed character, but put the same keywords in.
Just describe it. Describe what it is, and that's it.
I mean, for instance, and I'm not going to call anybody out by name, and this is actually a really good thing, so I'm not calling anybody on the carpet. But we had a member who had a gray cat with a saxophone. It looked like Tom from Tom and Jerry, but it didn't have tags. So she just listed it as a gray tomcat. And you can do that because they can sue her for listing it as Tom. It was a gray tomcat. So you can do
say this all the time is that if you don't know what it is, it's usually better for you. Like if you don't know what a Squirtle is, if you don't know what's Squirtle, you're not going to just put Squirtle Pokemon in the title. You're going to describe it, and when you get parents that don't know what it is and they're looking for it, they're going to look for that. They're going to look for a turtle, a blue turtle, or whatever. So having more knowledge actually hurts you in that way.
Yeah, because he is a turtle, and not all parents know that turtle's named Squirtle.
Yeah.
Or Myrtle.
So people just put Pokemon Squirtle. They're not going to sell it for to a parent that's looking for a blue turtle. You're just never going to find it.
Yeah. Hey, Robert, how long have you been reselling?
I have no idea. It's been a long time. I actually started selling things when I was in grade school, actually. I would sell like little gummy worms and stuff like that. I would sell every single day of my life. I've basically been reselling. I have had a candy machine business. I was a head of a Pogs shop. I was doing that in high school. I was actually a distributor in Pogs in high school, a wholesaler in high school. So I've been reselling for many years.
I remember Pogs.
Yeah, I was a
Nothing
wholesale
but Ben's once.
pogs for a long time.
Hey Denise, welcome in. My answer to that question is ever since I got disabled, it's about 3 or 4 years. Not very long.
Yeah.
Welcome in. I already said welcome into Denise. So I think we more than explained that, right?
Yeah.
This question is on our notepad, or at least our favorite, so that's going to come up later. Yup, there you go. I think I even had a popple I showed in my what solds. That's a very good example. The popple
hilarious.
Where's Charlotte? Hey Megan Mawini, welcome in. I didn't see you pop in. I was off on my rant.
Hey Megan.
I was popping off on my rant. Yeah. You can probably spray the sleeves with Awesome and wash it in the washing machine on a gentle cycle, or use OxyClean and then just air dry it.
Yeah,
I have a shelf.
The jersey comes off, just wash the jersey separate.
Yep, I have a shelf all my friends sit on to dry. That's with anything.
Yeah.
I'm trying to catch up on the chat real quick. There's so much. Everybody's talking. We've really gotten.
The chat's going too fast.
Huh?
The chat's going too fast.
Hey Sabrina, welcome in. Well, I'm just kind of scrolling down. Yep, I did close some comments out today. There was so much information in there that was just, and so many arguments. I was just like, burp, close the comments. Plus, I was out running errands and I couldn't really deal with it.
I didn't even turn on Facebook today yet.
Hey, look!
Facebook message.
Look at that.
We're
some favorites. Woohoo! Hey, eBay Addicts is here. Welcome in. Hello.
Hey, Jeff.
Yeah. See, the thing with Plush, you have to be really, really careful. If its tush tag says 2020 or 2021 and it's bright colors and clean, fresh looking, and has a hang tag, you could probably list that as new because it was just made last year. But you got to be really careful because they could be 20 or 30 years old. That doesn't make it doesn't make
Garfield that I just listed 1984 that had hang tags because it was my Garfield collection. I used to collect Garfield when I was young.
I had all the books.
Oh, yeah, I used to read all those stupid books.
Me too. I had all the books. But they're not even new old stock. They just still have their hang tag, which can make them more valuable.
Yeah, if you smell these things, they'll smell musty and old because that's what they are. They're actually made out of peanut shells, the body, the inside. They're not made out of the new like beads that they have. They're made out of peanut shells, and people actually have allergies to them, so you got to watch out. What's going on?
That's my friend's voice. I'm just trying to catch up, guys, real quick. Do. All right, I won't get demonetized.
Don't get me started.
You two are a trip and a half. We sure are. If you never saw us open our mystery boxes and you ever have a little bit of extra time, search for our mystery boxes.
I still have a couple more over there.
We were pulling poop out of the poop cheap plush and throwing it across the room.
Like a snot across the room.
That's a question for Robert to answer because I don't mess with repairs, but Robert sure does.
I don't usually mention it that much because my mom does a great job. I actually found a new liquid. It's in a bottle that's like a seamless repair, and I don't even have to stitch anymore. You just hold it for a few seconds, and well, not a few seconds, like a minute, and it's soft. It's not like hard, so it's really good. I have to put it in my. I have to make mention of it. I think it's called Eileen's Fast Stitch or something. I just got it, and I've just used it a couple times, and it works great.
Well, clutch my pearls.
Yeah,
I pass on stuff all the time.
Like nothing.
I can't sew. Like if I sew,
you don't have to. You just press it. It's like a glue, but then it comes out soft. so it's not like the normal fabric glue where it's hard and crunchy after you glue it.
Yeah.
This one comes out soft and pliable.
You'll have to send me the link and I'll try some or something because...
Yeah, I just bought it, so I'm going to give it a try. And hopefully, I mean, that's what the rating said, so.
Whenever I try to sew plush, they either look like Frankenstein or Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas.
I won't sew them. I'll glue them. And I'll use markers to fix their eyes, but I'm not going to sew nothing. My mom doesn't want to sew them. Oh, well, huh?
Robert, how'd you get started in selling plush? This is from Gnome and the Frog. They already know my story. That's Bill and Dave.
I was watching a show on TV, and actually just was a mention, hey, I sell plush, and I make good money. And he pulled out a couple plush that he made good money on, and went to my local thrift store because my grandmother was just put in a home at that time, and would take her everywhere to different thrift stores and stuff. And I was getting into clothing and stuff, and these place had millions of bags of plush. That's when I first met you. I was doing pictures on the Flippin Hippo, your channel, and I showed how many plush I got. I had bags and bags, and these bags were $1 a bag, and I would pull out hundreds of bags, and I just started going crazy.
You already were crazy, but...
Oh, yeah. As soon as I find something I like, I go crazy.
Robert, you do this alone, right?
Yep. No help at all. Except for fixing the plush when my mom wants to help me out.
10 million, I'd quit.
Oh, yeah, I'd quit tomorrow.
I mean, if we get once we move down to Florida and get our warehouse and really get into wholesale with Casey, if we made enough money at that, I would probably stop eBay. I love plush though. That's the thing. Like if I can make enough money wholesaling, I would stop the one-off clothing and all that. But I would probably still go out thrifting for the hunt of it, the thrill of it, and just do plush for fun. But I would be more selective.
That's what I would do.
I think I'd be more selective.
If I can get like items that I get 20 a piece, I would stick them up on eBay. But I would not do any one-offs at all. That's what I would stop.
I think I'd just be more selective. I would be out there around and only coming home with the knickerbockers and the jelly cats and stuff.
I don't think I'd hit the stores anymore. I don't think I'd do that. I'd just hit the Facebook web and find, like I said, items that I can get 10 or 20 or 30 of each.
Oh my gosh. I could never leave the house again. I could be a hermit. Yeah,
great.
If I won $10 million, I could have somebody do my grocery shopping.
I'd be so fat.
No, you wouldn't. You could hire a personal trainer and a chef.
Well, I guess I could, but I don't think I want to move. I'd just be playing video games.
I would hire a personal trainer and a chef and a physical therapist, and they would all come to
not be listening to any plush at all. I'd just be sitting there playing video games.
There is a thing for that. I've actually shared it in the group as an affiliate link.
Yep, there's a tag on it.
You know where to go in the group for the file with all the affiliate links on it, or to my Amazon store. It's there. Yeah, tags just give them more value. I'm trying to get through this so that we can get back to the list because
we have a 5-hour show in our hands.
We have a what?
A 5-hour show in our hands.
We'll be quick. I steam clean all plush before they come inside my home just to sterilize them. But then if they need a bath or they have stains, they get washed in a washing machine.
Nah, I don't use that. I just throw them in the washing machine. That's it. I bought a nice industrial washing machine. I paid up for it when I started plush, and that's what I do.
Yeah, I might do that once we move, but I'm not buying anything that I have to move now.
Yeah, it's huge. I can put like a huge, one of the green bags that I show in my videos, I could throw that in there and not have a problem.
Star Wars is coming out with a new movie soon, right? Am I wrong? Am I thinking wrong?
Star Wars doesn't stop coming out with stuff.
Something's coming out soon. What is it? Brain fart.
Trending. No.
Um,
Walking Dead's going crazy right now, but I'd hard to get any plush from that.
Thank you so much, Harley. I have a new haul video coming up because even though I have more inventory than anybody in their right mind needs, and we're moving. We're moving
to GameStops.
But we're moving in June or July, cross country. I just bought 95 more plush from Greg.
I don't even have a house right now.
I just bought more plush because Greg said the magic word.
Watch this. Watch when I turn the camera this way.
Yeah, you bought out some
ceiling. Look at my ceiling.
Yeah, you have more than me, but I haven't. I've been whittling away at it because we are moving.
I'm trying to. It's not working.
My entire foyer is full of plush. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I have a whole second floor of plush. Hey, Kelly.
All right, so somebody's about to get blocked. Bye. Oh, they're already gone.
Oh, good.
Moderators need to keep an eye out for folks like that. Just saying.
Yeah, I can't watch the comments when I'm.
Apparently they can't, but Greg's like mods.
Greg's not a mod? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, look, Greg just earned his place.
There you go. See, I stood up for you, Greg.
Yeah, I blocked him, Greg.
Cool.
Rudy Tooty, McFruity. Listen, that can't be one of the men that Dolly was begging Jolie not to take. All right. I asked you, right? No, you asked me.
No, I asked you. I'm waiting for you.
Listen, you have some thinking to do. So here's a list of things that go into dealing with plush, guys. And Robert is going to tell us in order from favorite to least favorite.
Ready?
Ready? Sort. Oh, shoot. Mine are already in order. I have to read these out of order. Finding them after they sell, storing, photographing, listing, sourcing, shipping, cleaning, prepping, and mending.
All right. My first thing that I like to do the most is actually sorting. I don't really go out there and thrift as much as I used to, so I get a bunch of stuff because I don't like doing one-offs very much anymore. So when I do the Goodwill, like Gaylords, or I go to the thrift store and just basically just buy all their plush. So sorting is my most enjoyable. So that's when I do all my haul videos and show you what's going on. I love the blue boxes. Love all that stuff. So sorting is my favorite. Listing and doing photos is kind of next favorite. Not fun, but it has to be done. And then last is cleaning, mending, and all that nonsense. That's not fun at all. But since I have the big, like I've talked about, big washing machine, I'll just throw everything in there, spray it all with Awesome or some kind of stain remover, throw it in there, and I don't have to worry about it. But that's my list. Short and sweet. I know I cut out some of them, but I didn't care.
Well, I actually, right before you came on, before the live, I put mine in order real quick. So my favorite is sourcing.
Yeah.
My favorite is shipping, only because at the time of shipping, sometimes I do these really fun Instagram posts with my guys.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know if you've noticed them, but I do the dad jokes with them. Like, if it's a rabbit, I'll say, look who's hopping away to his new forever home. Or if it's like a monkey, I'll say he's not aping around. I just do like these really fun dad corny jokes with their little Instagram photos. And then obviously it also means that they've sold. So
yeah,
shipping's fun to sell, and I get to do the corny Instagram photos.
Look who's out of your hair with a bunny rabbit.
Yeah. I do really, really corny. I like when like the Marvel guys sell because I can come up with really fun stuff. Listing, I actually like third best because I'm really fast at it. I have a template. I can do like 10 and 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't even really comp anymore, to be honest.
Yeah, I rarely comp anymore.
Yeah, I just
I'm
make
not
up.
gonna go on the Facebook group and ask, "What is this guy?"
No, I don't comp. I don't ask anybody. I comp off myself. Sometimes I'll look through my own listings. Photographing.
You
Cleaning
hate
and
photographing.
Huh? I do.
You hate
But
photographing.
there's stuff. I almost said shit. Oh, I still said it. There's stuff I hate worse. Cleaning and prepping, but that's at the time of photographing because I have the whole setup where I can sit down because of my back. I hate lint rolling. Lint rolling makes me want to become homicidal and like kill somebody with a lint roller. I hate it.
Yeah, there's some plush that are just, oh, you want to kill them.
Hate them. I hate lint rolling. I hate photographing. But storing is even worse because you run out of room and there's just too many of them. I hate finding them.
Storing is easy for me because I have the bins there and I just toss them in bins and I have all their character names, so I don't have to go like A1 to A2, follow that system. I just find the character name and throw them in.
I hate it. I hate it. I don't like it. I don't have a good system, and they're in bags, and they make me angry.
Oh, you get a bigger house, you can do it like me. Have a character system. But you have to get enough plush.
And on 2020, Robert says she was such a nice person until she. I couldn't believe it was with the lint roller. No. And mending is the no-go for me.
Yeah, you don't mend at all.
No.
Hopefully with that new stuff I got, you might like to mend.
What?
I said, hopefully with the new stuff I got, you might like to mend.
People are saying comping sucks. That's why I don't comp. Hey,
yeah, I rarely comp.
I want $20 for this bear. Oh, everyone else has it listed for $5. Too bad. It's going up for $20.
I never listed anything under 15 in like 2 years.
I got stuff up for $12. You know, like those $2 Beanie Babies.
Well, I have the old ones up for up for less, but not anymore.
Needing it. We got some high. I can't even remember. It was a World of Warcraft something or other.
What?
Or maybe highest dollar. I had a World of Warcraft. I had these two anime dudes too. I think they were like $80 or $90, maybe.
Yeah. Specialty ones like this guy. You can comp this guy. He's cool. Different.
He's
from
cute.
Clash Royale, which is a video game.
He wants to be my
for
friend.
like $80-$90.
He wants to be my friend.
No, he doesn't. He's mine.
He wants to be my friend.
He's one of the few plush that I've kept.
No problem.
Well, my nephew gave him to me, so that's why.
Okay, we're just gonna go back to our questions real quick.
All right, where are we going?
You asked me.
I'm trying to find them. I'm going back and forth. What's the biggest myth about plush you want to dispel?
I would like to dispel the myth. You ready for this? It's going to create more competition for us.
Well, whatever. Bring it on.
Plush are not worthless, and they are not trash.
No, you're kidding. You don't want to throw this guy away?
No!
$90 bill?
He wants to be my friend.
He's going to lick the camera.
And you'd be so cute. All right. What do you want to dispel?
My myth is the little ones, the little tiny plush, and the off brands like MTY and Best Made. They're worthless. So basically what you're saying, but little ones and off brands don't sell at all, which is a complete lie. You can watch my What Sold videos all the time. I sell those constantly. Even tiny little keychains I'll sell for like up to $20. It's just a myth. Everything sells basically. I rarely throw away a plush. Oh, but my nose is itching.
I
think the dragon got my nose.
That's because he's telling you he wants to be my friend.
You can have this frog.
Hold on, I had to minimize my window. He's cute too. All right, Robert, what's your favorite brand?
I have 3 favorite brands. My you'll be actually surprised with this. Kohl's, because I can get a bunch of one. I just picked up Pete the Cat. I got 30 of him for like $1 a piece. So I can do one listing. So I love Kohl's. I have Snoopy and Lucy and all those. So I really love Kohl's. The other brand I love is IKEA. Same principle. Got a bunch of the same dinosaur. Sold almost all of them. Got some cats. And they sell well. I can only paid like $1 or $2 for them, and I can make one nice listing. And the final brand is Carter's. Same exact thing. Just did a huge buy at Target. Got them for, I believe they were $2 a piece, and picked up 30 of each of them, and I'm almost sold out.
That is surprising.
I mean, I love the big brands like Rushton and, all the Fifth Avenue and all those, of course. But when I can pick up like 20 or 30 of the same item, that's one of the best things I can do for myself, which I love.
Now I'm rethinking my answer. Actually, this is going to be surprising, but lately I've been finding a lot of Kelly Toy, and I hadn't farted around with Kelly Toy a lot before. But ever since the shutdown, when I was kind of forced to just take what I could get when I could find it, wholesale,
exactly.
I started getting a lot of the sugar loaves and those costume kids and all that weird stuff by Kelly Toy.
Yeah, the costume kids are great.
Yes, but the sugar loaves are surprising.
Yeah.
I started going through the inventory buyout I did from Dave and Bill, and I had to comp them in the beginning because it was new to me. A lot of those really weird animals, like the weird colored spring sugar loaves from Kelly Toy, comp at like $20.
Yeah, the different pinks and purples and like fluorescent greens. All those weird ones, they do well.
They're like $20, and you can get them for like $0.25.
Yeah, people just toss them out. They might even leave the tags on them sometimes. So. Yeah,
so I mean that's like my newest bread and butter favorite is Kelly Toy. I'm like, holy crap, these look like junk, and they're slowly replacing my old favorite, which was Classic Toy Company, as far as bread and butter. But like your high-end Bolo money brands, I know music Rushton and Knickerbocker and Jellycat. Yeah. Those are so hard to find. Yeah, you're like Rushton on this the day of my daughter's now. Yeah. They're so hard to find. Like I have had in my lifetime, I have found 2 Jellycats. I am not going to retire on 2 Jellycats. That's just not going to happen.
And so you can sell 50 Kelly Toy.
I can't. I think I like my favorite that sell for lots of money that I can find all the time. Isn't a brand. It's a type. The realistic giant animals.
Yeah, like the tigers and different things like that. Yeah.
And lions and bears. Oh my.
Yeah.
All right. What's the next question?
I don't know. It's your turn.
Didn't I ask you that? Yeah.
I did? You did? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question is, do you talk to your plush or sing to them? How do you play with your plush while you're listing?
Well, I do.
I would never.
I have a room full of hippos.
I never play with my plush.
And for years, I worked alone while Keith and I were saving up money so he could quit his job. Yeah, and I still do. And he cracks up because, like, I'll have Henry and Hannah here. You can't even see them. You guys see Henry and Hannah? Whatever. Henry and Hannah. I'll have them out for the shipping pictures for Instagram, and then I'll be talking like, Henry, you need to move. You're in the way. It's just I talk to them like they're people, or I'll be like, Henry, where are you? And I talk to the hippos like they're people, but like the plush that I list and stuff, I do. I like make them sing and dance and
mine dance around all the time. What I like to do with the little ones, if my cat's like asleep next to me, I'll just start making a weird voice. Hey, how you doing? And then all of a sudden I'll just attack them with it. I'm coming for you. Ah!
Oh my god,
Freak out or attack it or whatever.
the last haul video I had, it had this horribly scary, ugly crocheted teddy bear with like a crooked head.
I'd attack my cats with it for sure.
When the video was over, I took it and like stuck it around the bedroom door. So just the head, and I went, "Hi, Keith."
That's what I would do.
I'm like, "Keith, am I scary?"
That's what I do with my cats.
I do it to Keith.
Keith's your cat.
Oh, my stomach hurts. All right. On
to the next one.
Do you ever keep any of your plush that you find?
Well, I kept this guy. My nephew gave me this one, so I kept this one. And this is my friend. This is Labyrinth Worm. Kept him. I also have a Cartman up there that was unrepairable, so I had to keep him, of course. And I have a little basketball. Those are my plush that I have. But he's cool. That's Elo.
He's cool.
He has realistic eyes. Look at his face.
Look at my face.
Those are my two favorites. And the basketball, what the heck, why not? Nobody's going to buy this. More than $10.
Oh, Lord. I don't really keep too many that I find just because so many people send me hippos.
Yeah, they send you a bunch of them.
I have so many. I have a little... She's way over there. She's like... This is one that Deb and Mel gave me. It's a Disney hippo.
Oh,
they put it to eBay open in 2019 for me.
The Fantasia one?
Yes, she's so cute. They gave her to me for the days I don't have them. Not that they wish. That's how she put it to me when she gave it to me. Deb. She says, not that we wish you to have bad sales, but the days when you have your wee little stacks. This is for your photos. A tiny hippo for your tiny.
You really have the poop for that. I give you the poop.
But I have one that's like this, but it's a unicorn, and her name is Star. I found her in Florida. One of the years we went, 2018 or whatever. I kept her because her name was Star and she's purple. So
cool.
But no, I mean I have my baby Yodas, but I don't find them thrifting. I purposely seek them out.
You buy them, yeah.
Yeah.
Like an owl.
How do you feel about homemade plush?
I've sold quite a bit of them, especially like the bunny rabbits that they're just made out of fabric. I have some Care Bears over here. I guess they had like a Care Bear sheet that you would cut out and you'd make homemade plush out of them. So I have a few Care Bears. I haven't looked them up, but I haven't had any problem selling them when I get them.
All right. And is there a difference between Jellycat and Jellycat London?
Jellycat's Jellycat. Both the same thing. They're made. Jellycat London is where they originated. So
I heard from someone I met in the post office of all places.
Oh,
they were in front of me. They sell on Facebook Marketplace. They were said that something about something and shipping plushies, and our postal counter guy, he's like, ask the girl behind you. She's a plushie queen. And I just got to talking to her, and she only sells Squishmallows, and she only sells on Marketplace. But I guess they only sell certain Squishmallows on certain sides of the country.
Okay.
So the ones that she can get here on clearance, like the Valentine's Day ones she got on clearance here after Valentine's Day, they couldn't get on the other side of the country, and that's why they sell so well.
That's why they're going crazy. That's why the prices have raised so much.
Yes.
The UK has gone crazy with the Squishmallows.
All right, so the next question.
What is it?
I asked you, so you have to ask me.
What is your favorite animal?
I like rodents. You guys thought I was going to say hippos, didn't you?
No.
I really like rodents in general, but my favorite animal is either like a pet, like a rat, or a hamster.
My nephew used to have rats when he was
Yep.
young.
There's a lot of people don't. They're definitely they're
Like
miss.
little poops all over the place.
Oh, mine didn't. Mine were litter box trained.
But I didn't want to get pooped on.
Mine didn't poop. They were litter box trained and leash trained and very smart. Very cute, very, very loving. But they only live for like 2 years. It's very heartbreaking. Yeah. Same with Hammy.
My nephew's one had little raisinets all over the place. I'm like, ugh.
No, mine weren't like that. You have to take the time to train them just like dogs.
Oh. My favorite animal, of course, is cats. I've always wanted to start a rescue, so I'm still considering it, but it's a lot of hard work. But yeah, my favorite animal has always been cats.
I want a capybara.
Get one.
I don't even know if they're legal. They're like those giant guinea pig looking South American.
Yeah, did you see the video where the stork's trying to pick them up and eat them?
Yes, he's so cute. I might get a chinchilla. They look like Pikachus.
Cool.
All right, great. Let's go to the next one. What's your favorite food?
Used to be hamburgers. Every place I'd go and get a hamburger, but lately it's been ribs. I found this new.
Is that you? That's all he needs is hamburgers. He's gonna turn into one.
Yeah, I used to always get hamburgers constantly, but the last year I've been getting ribs. I found a new rib place right down the road, and really into ribs a lot lately. But hamburgers were my number one.
I guess hamburgers or salad.
Salad, ew.
I love salad. I could eat salad with every meal because you could have a hamburger on your salad. You could have taco salad. You could have.
Oh, when I was young, I used to get so mad when they used to put lettuce in my hamburger. I would get so angry. Like, throw it angry. How dare you put salad in my hamburger and throw the lettuce?
I love salad. All right, next question.
Favorite fast food restaurant and favorite sit-down restaurant?
So, this will surprise you since Keith and I like burgers. Five Guys. And my favorite sit-down is a local place here called Burgatory.
My favorite is actually, well, said hamburgers, but actually Arby's. My favorite lately has been Arby's. They've had like dollar sliders lately, so anytime I get out, I go out and get dollar sliders, and they have dollar fries, and they have a dollar mini shake, so you just become a dollar hog. So Arby's is lately my favorite fast food. And sit down, I have a local place called Clearman's Northwoods Inn, which is like a steakhouse. I really love, but nationwide, probably Outback, I'm guessing.
I like steak a lot too, but that's usually because I get a salad with it. All right, what's your favorite genre of movies?
Like the slasher flicks, Saw, Hostel, Final Destination, all those are my favorite.
Yeah, I would have to say horror movies in general, but as a subgenre, slasher. But mine's more 80s slasher. Old school.
Yeah, I don't like the new ones. They don't seem to be scary. Even though they can have put more graphics and everything, don't seem to be scary.
It's because they're rated PG-13. They're rated PG-13. We probably are desensitized because things were more gory when we were younger, but they rate them PG-13 now, and they're just not.
Yeah, the old Jason flicks where you come out and smack you and your head comes off. Or Freddy Krueger, and that was fun. The new scary ghost flying up in the ceiling or walking backwards. Okay, yay. I'm scared.
No, I love
Scary
it.
Doll, Annabelle.
Well, 80s horror flicks aren't scary either. They're freaking campy and funny. We just
Yeah.
watched the first 4 Leprechaun movies over the weekend.
Yeah, those are fun.
I was laughing.
I'm dead.
We have the next 4 to watch, and we
one in
watched
the
it. Yes, but the one in
Those are hilarious.
we also, I had Keith. He's never seen it. Had him watch the original 1982 Creep Show that Stephen King and Romero did together.
Oh, the old ones.
And we're dying because Stephen King's like, "Holy holy," and Keith's like, "Why does all the things that you like called horror laughable?" And I'm like,
Because it's funny, but it's funny.
"They're popcorn flicks. That's what I call them.
Yeah,
But they're fun." But yeah, that's my favorite genre. I like all horror though. It's all great. It's all good.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's all good in the hood.
What's next? I lost where I was.
The genre movies.
Oh, hobbies.
Oh, what are my hobbies? Reading. Everyone knows I'm a bookworm. I love watching horror movies, and of late, also true crime. I like true crime podcasts and like documentaries, especially about serial killers and horror movies.
Of
and
course,
reading.
it's all horror related. It all goes back together.
Yeah. And of lately, I have discovered a love of diamond dot paintings. And
I forgot about that.
yes, I love to do those while I watch my true crime. So Keith lovingly refers to that time as dots and murder. It's my dots and murder time.
I would not have the patience to do your dots at all.
Dots and murder.
With the dots would be this way and that way.
Oh, I also like video.
Fly across the room.
I also like video games. I just really like World of Warcraft mostly.
I never got into World of Warcraft. I got into Skyrim and all those, but yeah, that leads into my hobby is video games and going like to Vegas and stuff like that. Those are all game related. I love the machines in Vegas, even if losing money is fun. But video games and gambling is probably my 2 hobbies.
Yeah, I have like a lot, and I have to balance them out. Like I always tell everyone to balance your work and your play life. I always have to tell myself, you've been binging on movies. It's time to sit down and read a book, so everything's balanced.
Yeah, I don't know what a book is.
I love to read. I've been a bookworm my whole life. But
I bought the original Walking Dead, the big books, about 2 years ago. I don't think I've passed page 1 yet. They're in my nightstand. They're easily accessible. But I look at my phone. I start getting on my phone, and the book's never going to get open.
Donna just came up with my new YouTube. I've been thinking about doing a true crime podcast. I could do a YouTube where I do my dots and talk about murder.
That'll be thrilling.
And then Ted Bundy.
Then he died.
Then he went back into the woods to revisit the All right.
Then he hid the knife in a plush.
All right. Do you think that you need more than one stream of income?
Oh, I've always had more than one stream of income. I've had vending machines. I've had a vending machine business for, I don't know, I had it for about 15 years. Closed it down, thankfully, right before COVID. So that was great, or I would be stuck with, my machines would probably be all gone right now. I had I think I had 350 out there at one time. So I had the vending machines. I had, of course, I had my apartment building. I've talked about it before. ASMR. Yeah, I've always had more than 1 or 2 streams of income. Like if plush fail, I have the video games to fall back on. I used to do ties a lot, so I still have those connections. So if I need to go buy something like that, I'd go back into ties. I have a jewelry connection. I used to know a jewelry store that I used to buy tons from them. So you always need something to fall back on. If eBay were to fail and die tomorrow, I would just flood everything over to Mercari. I hate Posh, so I'm not flooding nothing over there. But yeah, you always need more than one stream of income. Like when I lost, I don't know if I've ever talked about this, but in 2007, 2008, I actually lost $150,000 in 1 year. When I was building houses, and that's when the housing market collapsed, lost $150,000, and I had to fall back on my vending business, and I was working 3 jobs at that time just to get out of debt because it was ridiculous, because all that was basically on a credit card. And so yeah, you have to have more than one stream, because if I was just doing building houses, I would have lost everything. I would have filed for bankruptcy, would have lost my house, would have lost my car, I would have lost everything. So you always have to have more than one stream.
I'm going to answer that and then let you answer that.
What?
I'm going to answer the multiple streams of income. I agree, because it's good to have something to fall back on. But even when times are great on everything, it's still good to have multiple streams of income, because you can always be growing and you can always be saving. So if everything is good everywhere, all your bills are getting paid, everybody's making money, you can always be saving your money, building up more capital, building up a bigger savings account. You could be getting into a better house, getting a better car, paying off more debt, whatever. Or building a better and bigger nest egg. And then COVID hits and something happens. You've got that nest egg. Or COVID hit.
If I had my vending machines right now, they would be trash. I would be making nothing right now, because they're all in small little businesses. I'd be making nothing. So yeah, you always have to have something to fall back on.
Yep, you never know. So even when things all look great, and you start to think, well, why am I on 5 platforms when they're all doing good? Because they might not all always be doing good.
Yeah.
So
what if eBay's server just goes down? What are you going to do?
Or what if eBay flips out and doesn't remember that every single year February 28th has
28 days.
I was trying to be really snarky there and I couldn't do it.
Oh.
But we all had like you didn't, but a lot of us had a pretty bad weekend.
Because the games, I bought the GameStops out, so I had the games to fall back on. Plush is doing not that great. I only sold maybe like 40 Plush this week. I mean, that's a lot for most people, but for me, that's a really terrible week for Plush. But this week, I had the games to fall back on because of the GameStop buy. So multiple streams.
Multiple streams. Yeah, clothing didn't do that great during the shutdown, but we had some other things going on.
Yeah, who needs clothing when they're in pajamas all the time for a year?
Yeah. So, I mean, and when things look good and things are good, that's when you save the money. And then when things fall apart, then you're like thankful, I don't like putting all my eggs in one basket. I just don't. I think you need more than, I think even when things are good. So the people that tell me that's not true, you don't need more than one. I make 6 figures a year on eBay alone. Good for you. But what if something happens to your 6 figure?
That could happen. I mean, the housing market was perfect when I was building houses, and the next year it collapsed and I lost $150,000 in 1 year.
Well, here's a good example. I did great for 20 years in the healthcare field. I did fantastic. I made amazing money. And then one day my back went out. My employer stepped over my dead body to hire the next person and basically said, you, and what now?
Yeah, what do you do now? That's why you always have to have a backup plan.
So, Robert, answer Greg's question, please.
All right.
I'm all bossy.
The best way to profit on retail arbitrage. Retail arbitrage, what I do is that there's several groups on Facebook every day that will tell you what things are like discount deals. There's daily deal sites. There's slickdeals.net, which is the most popular of all of them. But there's like daily deal sites all the time that I get notifications. I set my notifications up for video games and plush and toys and all that. But yet, still, I have my connections like at GameStop where I know the managers, where they're going to tell me hey, next 2 days we're going to have a super huge plush sale or collectible sale that they're going to be like $2 each. Set up your plan, and then I'll go hit like 30 GameStops in my area. I mean, I'll drive good 200 miles in that one day and hit them all, but I have the plan to do it. So that's what easy retail arbitrage. Start at Slick Deals. That's the biggest website that will give you the best deals. It's slickdeals.net, by the way. And there's another one, I think it's called dailydeals.com. Those two are probably the best on retail arbitrage.
Yeah, I still get the text messages from the Daily Deals, I think it is.
Yeah,
somebody texts me on Fridays, and I'm like, I have too much, and I'm moving. Stop, but then I don't want to stop the text.
You don't want to stop it.
I don't, because then I'll forget to sign back up in June or July when we're down in Florida, and then I'm asked out. Oops, that's the third swear of this show. PG-13. I'm still monetized. Did you know, fun fact, just real quick, that you can have one F-bomb in a movie and still be rated PG-13?
Really?
You have to have 2 F-bombs to be rated R.
That's just stupid.
All right, what's the next question?
I don't even know anymore.
I know what it is.
Managed payments.
Oh, how do I feel about managed payments? I think they're good, and here's the thing. I think that they are exactly the same thing that Mercari and Poshmark and everybody else has been doing all along. I just think that we all got our little hands held and spoiled on PayPal. And now we all have to be unspoiled.
That's it. I like the way Mercari does things. I've always liked the way Mercari does things, especially with the feedback thing. Once you leave feedback, it's done. There's no chargeback. There's nothing. You got your money. You're done with it, which is great. And unlike eBay, when you leave feedback and everything else, they can come back 60 days later and say, I didn't like this thing. Really?
I also like that Mercari and PayPal kind of not PayPal. Poshmark and Mercari, they got the memo that this year and this year only, in 2021, February only had 28 days.
Really?
No. But the whole taking the things out and then handing you what's left, that's yours. PayPal, I keep saying PayPal, but I mean to say Poshmark. I've always liked the way that Poshmark does. I don't really like Mercari, but I do like the way they do their stuff.
Yeah.
And I think eBay's just catching up. And the whole time that we were all on the PayPal with the instant gratification of getting our money, and we could use our credit cards and we could get the 1% cash back, that was nice. But I
didn't
think
really paid attention to that at all, because I just left it in there and took it out once a month when I had bills. That's what I do now with managed payments. So nothing's changed for me at all.
I think a lot of us just got spoiled. And now, but see, the thing that gets me, and I said this in my video on it, so many people for so long complained, why doesn't eBay do it more like Mercari? Why doesn't eBay do it more like Poshmark? Why doesn't eBay do it more like Yo Mama or whatever? Yeah. And then eBay goes and does it more like everybody else, and now we're all complaining about it. Y'all, I'm going to say my 4th swear word of this video, okay? Because I'm going to quote my grandmother. Y'all would bitch at a free beer party.
Yeah, no kidding.
Bye, Greg. Have a good night. We are running over a little late tonight. All right, next question. How do you feel about Poshmark, Robert?
Not a fan. I hate Poshmark with a passion. I get a message from Poshmark and I want to throw my phone against the wall. I do not like Poshmark.
Not in the rain?
Not in the rain, not in the sand, not in the air. I want to swear. I
like Poshmark. It's a love-hate. I don't like sharing.
I will never share my closet. I will not do it. I refuse to do that. I'm not doing that. It's a waste of time to me. I'd rather go list a couple plush instead of sharing a Poshmark closet. I will not do that. And the people that I know that really do good on Poshmark actually pay a service that automatically shares it, which is against the terms of Poshmark, but they make money doing it. So if I were to ever get good on Poshmark, then I would put all my listings over there, and then I'd pay a service, which I'm telling you, Poshmark right now, I would pay a service because I'm not sharing your closet.
Okay, well, I like
wasting my time.
It's a love-hate for me. The next question Robert asked me.
There you go. How do you like Mercari?
I don't like it. I think it's a big fat waste of time. I don't understand how you get sales over there. I have the same plush that I'm gonna throw a tantrum. I have the same plush that you do. My plush are just as good as yours. My prices are the same and comparable. But I use List Perfectly to cross post over there, so it takes me 2 minutes a day to put 10 new plush over there, and then I take 3 seconds to send out offers. So I do it every day. I spend 2 minutes, 30 seconds a day on Mercari, and I sold a Pikachu on there last October, and this week, November, December, January, February, 5 months later, guess what? I sold 2 more.
Yay.
Richard says I'm priced way higher. Priced way higher than even Robert?
No, there's not possible.
Here's what I do. I mark it up 10% off my eBay price, and then I add in shipping, and then I put free shipping on it. I've got to be priced
from eBay to Mercari. I just do a quick cross post. I don't move my prices at all.
What about shipping?
Shipping's already included in my eBay prices, so when they move to Mercari, same price.
But see, I'm using, I don't know, so mine are probably too high. That's
I don't use Mercari shipping, I use Pirate Ship.
So do I. So do you think my prices are too high? Do you think that's a problem?
Could be. But to
I'm not going to
post faster, I don't move any prices or nothing.
Richard says I need to comp on Mercari. Here's how I feel about that.
No, don't do that.
No. Not going to happen. The 2 minutes and 30 seconds I spend a day cross-posting to Mercari is already a big, fat waste of my time. Do you know what I could be doing with that?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to check prices on anywhere. That's not going to happen. I just cross-post and that's it. But now they have a quick relist feature, which is great. So when I have multiples, that helps me a lot, especially when I do it on the Kohl's Care and stuff like that. I can just push the quick relist.
So maybe, but see, I'm thinking now maybe I'm priced too high, but then the things that I did sell this week, the 2 that I sold, went on 10% off offers. So for instance, one was a Hallmark, what's his name? Comet. Did you see that face? He was a Hallmark Comet, a special reindeer Comet or whatever. So I had him listed on eBay for $18 free ship, right?
Uh-huh.
So he went over to Mercari. I added in $2, so he was 20. So I knew that was 10%. He was 20, and then I added in 5 to give him room for shipping. So he listed for 25 on Mercari, and I offered her 22 at 10% off, and she took it.
So you play with offers too much. I don't. I take like $1 off of Mercari. I don't deal with all that nonsense.
But see, if I would have just put it for 18 on Mercari, it probably would have sold. But I got $4 more. But then I'm only getting one sale every 5.
Yeah, I just price exactly the same I do on eBay because with my cross listing program, it just does puts in all the prices and everything from eBay, so it all adds it all in. So I just push list and I'm done. And
you ship yourself on. You give them free shipping on Mercari, and you use Poshmark, not Poshmark, or maybe Pirate Ship.
Yeah, you Pirate Ship or Mercari, yes. But I just cross post the exact same. It's exact same. If you looked at Mercari to eBay, it's exact same. I don't deal with all that because I offer offers on eBay and I offer offers on Mercari, which you have to anyhow. But
yeah, I got the whole Poshmark mindset where you got to mark it up because they expect the offers.
I don't offer nothing at Poshmark.
Well, I do, and I get lots
of them a finger. Not a finger. That's what I do to Poshmark.
That's how we get all.
I don't know what closets are. I don't know what bundles are. I don't know what any of that crap is, and I'm not dealing with it. You want to buy it, you buy it. You don't leave me alone, Poshmark.
Yeah, Macari labels I think are way too high. I think that turns buyers off.
There's like a once it gets at a pound, they're usually cheaper, or at least they used to be. I don't know anymore because I haven't listed anything heavy over there in a while. But
Bear Kitty, if you use the code in my description box, you can get 30% off your first month.
Yeah.
Okay, we got to get to these questions real quick.
Oh yeah, what's next?
What's your favorite non-alcoholic beverage?
Probably like Bang.
What is that?
It's an energy drink. All energy drinks. I love energy drinks. For one, I started drinking them when I used to get migraines, and they completely subsided most of my migraines. So I try to drink one a day, and it seemed to help me. So
I'm just going to put that there so everyone can see that, since I like to brag about how I price high. I love Richard's comment. Sorry.
Yeah,
so you like
my favorite non-alcoholic drink has always been energy drinks.
Mine is depends.
Everything depends.
It depends on the time of day. I like iced coffee. I really do. But if it's with food, I like soda, like Mount Diet soda usually.
Yeah.
Because I feel like soda is empty calories. So if I'm gonna have 200 calories, it's not coming from something I'm drinking.
Yeah, I don't have that anymore. Mine used to be Diet Dr. Pepper. I used to drink that constantly.
Yeah. Diet Mountain Dew or Pepsi Max or Coke Zero. I just like carbonated soda with my food, but
yeah,
I like iced coffee if I'm just having a drink on its own, I guess.
Iced coffee is great at McDonald's. They have 99-cent ones.
Yeah, they have some good hazelnut.
Yeah, on the app, if you order anything, you get it for 99 cents. So you order just nonsense, and you get it for 99 cents.
Yep. Dunkin' Donuts, on my app, you get points, and you can add them up, and you can get free stuff.
Oh, so. I don't have any Dunkin' Donuts close to me.
Ours is right next door to our grocery store.
Ooh.
Boozy drink. All right, my favorite boozy drink, gee willikers, that matters too. If I'm having tacos, it's a margarita. If it's just to have a beverage, it's probably vodka cran lemonade. Is that what it's called?
I don't know. What's your drink?
It's cranberry with lemon stuff in it.
I know what's in my drink.
Sometimes I drink that with rum. I think it's called a Bay Breeze.
Well, what do you call it when you order it in the restaurant?
I don't. Kate makes them for me in Florida. A Bay Breeze. It's either rum or vodka, and it has cranberry juice, pineapple juice. That's what it is.
Okay. My favorite is Ace Pineapple. It's like a beer.
You're a simple man. I'll just take a margarita. Can we just go with that answer?
Or if I'm at if I'm in Vegas, mojitos. I go to Cosmo, and they make awesome mojitos. I drink like a lot of mojitos.
A lot of
I'm not a
mojitos.
heavy drinker, but I love the mojitos there.
I like margaritas. They're like a mojito without the mint.
I like the mint. But at Cosmo, you can get like pineapple ones. You can get strawberry mojitos. You can get basically anything you want, any type you want there.
Everybody's naming off all these yummy drinks over there. Captain Morgan's and Dr. Pepper is good. There's something about rum and Dr. Pepper I do like. People think I'm weird, but I have had that. Diet Dr. Pepper. Hey, what's your best advice for a noob to reselling in general?
Reselling in general? I don't remember what I put. Basically get off your ass and do it. That's my
7 swear or 6 swear.
Hey, I get one too. You said I could have one. Movies are allowed one, so I get one. You had like 4. You gotta share the swear words.
Why do you sell your stuff on the Carney?
You sell your stuff on Posh.
Because I share.
Yeah, but I have friends that want to get into eBay and stuff. Oh, I want to sell on eBay like you do and all this other crap. They watch my videos and how much have you listed? Nothing. What do you have to list? Nothing. When are you going to do it? I don't know. I'm going to do it soon. It's like, just do it. That's my biggest, I would say, gripe with new people. They just don't do anything. They won't get off there and they won't do it. They just fiddle fart around, and that's the worst thing you can do. What I did was when I went straight to a premium store and said, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do it hard, and if I don't make the money back, I'm going to get mad at myself. So I went straight to 1,000 listings, and I mean, it took me like 5-6 months to get to 1,000, but I just did it.
Just do it.
Work.
Did it. Mine actually, and I wrote it down, but it's what Richard said. Learn how to ship. And I was just talking to Keith about this. How many times do people come? And I said this to him today, actually. They come in the group and they're freaking out. I sold something.
Oh, I know. I hurt my head right now.
Could you not figure out how to ship it before you listed it?
Yeah, no kidding.
Why is it 4:30? No, why is it 4:52 p.m.? Your thing closes in 8 minix.
And you're trying to ship this 35-pound pan. And
This
you have a 4x4 box to put it in, and it's 42 length.
Or they have a 5-foot-long plush. What do you mean it goes beyond the dimensions?
I didn't know that would happen.
I'm sorry. I'm really here to teach you guys.
This don't fit in a 2-inch bag? What the hell?
I'm sorry. We're supposed to be teachers and leaders in the community and not making fun. But we are making fun of you. Listen, I'm making fun of you. Look at me. Listen, Linda. Look at me.
Hey, Karen.
Listen to me, Linda. If you want to sell on eBay, do yourself a favor, and before you list an item,
learn how to ship it, maybe.
Weigh it. Here, look. See this? This is called a scale. You can get this for about $12 on. In fact, you can go on my group. I have a link.
Just opening your eyes. This thing isn't going to go in a 2-inch bag.
But no, how you're going to plan ahead of time. Plan ahead of time. How much does it weigh? Is it going to go in a bag? Is it going to go in a pad flat? Is it going to go in a box? Is it going to not go in a cereal box? Don't do that. Don't put it in a cereal box. Don't put it in a flat rate box.
Yeah, let's see. Go ship it that way. Does this work?
Yeah. If you do things over a pound, the priority, the thing on the stuff with the thing with the pirate, that works. Yeah. But if you do a lot of used clothing and plush, that's a non.
They actually changed the international way to ship on pirate ship. So if you're doing international, watch out. They're shipping it actually locally, and then they take it over and ship it internationally. So if anybody's doing that, keep an eye out because your labels will be different. They just started that a couple days ago.
I sold the dining room table, and I only got $20 for shipping, and I don't have a box. Hot Pockets. Did you ever see that comedian? Real quick, small side note. He talks about eating Hot Pockets. He calls them poop pockets. Every time I see, what is his name? He's got that gif where he's going, that comedian. Anyway, before you get something, just have a general idea. Be ready so that when it sells, you're not freaking out at the last minute, asking time-sensitive information in a reselling group. You're not going to get an answer in time. Then you're getting a
shipping video. That's why, because we get questions constantly, and now we just drop our link because it's annoying.
Yep. Okay, so Robert, next question. We only got a couple more, folks.
Best advice for new to plush. What?
Best advice for a newbie.
I read English?
A noob. That's video game speak there, kid.
I know, but I read it wrong.
If you're new to
there for some
best advice, I think I would give you the same advice. Before you list the plush, know how you're going to ship it. Is it tiny and small? Is it going to go in a bag? Is it larger? Is it going to go in a box? Is it going to sag? Is it going to be a hag? No. No, but know how it's going to ship. Can you put it in a bag? And we see this all the time in the group. I mean, at least 5 times a day. People don't even know that you can ship them in a poly. They're resilient. They're plush.
They don't rip. They don't tear. Like, I'm not going to rip off his head. I'm not going to smash him. He's not going to bleed. He's a toy. Kids are going to smack him. I mean, they're fine.
But yeah,
you box more than I do.
I would give the same advice to people new to plush. Even more than anything you could learn, sourcing, comping, listing, any of that. When you list your friend, when he finds his new forever home, you need to know how to ship him. Learn shipping. What is your best advice to those new to plush?
Mine's kind of like tough love. If you don't have the space for plush, if you don't have the patience for plush, don't do it. Plush takes time. Plush takes effort. Plush takes a lot of space. If you're going to want this thing to sell within a month, don't sell plush. Go somewhere else. Go to collectibles. Go to games. Go to anywhere else. If you don't have the patience or the storage space to do plush, just don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Batman. Jim Gaffigan is his name, and he has this whole bit about poop pockets. So every time King Pete says poop pockets, I tell him poop pockets. All right. What's your favorite thing to flip other than plush?
Well, let's just pan the camera this way. Got a little bit of video games there. They go down to the ground. So I'm guessing it's games. They're simple to ship. They cost they're almost always 4 ounces. You put them in a little bubble mailer and they're off. Not much comping. You just sell what other people sell for, so you don't really have to play with the prices. You just have to go with the market. And the market just stays pretty steady with games. So I love games, which my second best item to sell is games.
Jeans. I'm crazy. Jeans.
You are.
Jeans.
I would never measure jeans. I wouldn't deal with jeans.
We've been on for so long.
Not my friend.
Getting tired. Jeans. All right. I like the next question.
The most annoying things buyers do.
Oh, I got this. The most annoying things buyers do for me, they ask you a question that's in the description.
Oh, that's always fun.
Hi, what's the measurement on the waist of these jeans?
What's the size on it when this is in the picture?
Can you tell me the inside on the jeans? And yes, I read these messages to Keith and I do these voices. I assign voices to the buyers like that. Like, hi, my name is Linda. Can I have the waist measurement? Because I would go crazy if I didn't make fun of them. But anyway, I write back professionally while letting them know how stupid they are. So I'll write back and say, hi, thank you for your interest in our item. The measurements that you're asking for is provided in the description. I have attached a screenshot of the description for you in case you missed it. Thanks. Have a lovely day.
You do way more than I do.
I love to tell them how stupid they are. I even take a screenshot for them to show them where it was.
You waste too much time.
No, I wrote it one
Last
time. I copy paste. Uh-oh, I think Robert froze it. Robert froze. That's one of my favorites too. We'll wait and see if Robert comes back. We have a couple more questions. I hope he comes back because we have
There we go.
There he is. There he is. Okay, good. Maybe.
I don't know how long.
Maybe. Maybe.
I'm here. I think.
I can hear you, but your screen is frozen.
Oh, I am? Am I back? I'm trying to get back to the questions. I lost them. I clicked the button.
Oh, you're moving. You're a real person.
Yay!
What's your most
We
annoying?
have a couple more.
We have like 3 more. What's the most annoying thing buyers do?
They try to cancel off the buying. That just annoys me. And if I pull the item, they are getting the item from me. I am not putting it back. They will have to pay shipping to send it back to me because they are getting the item. They will not cancel on me ever if I pull the item. But that's my most annoying, besides all the measurement I have the measurement, they asked the measurement. But besides that, canceling after buying will drive me up the wall. And sorry, if you paid for it, I pulled it, you're getting it. That's my rule. I'm sticking to it. And 95% of them I never see again, never hear from them again. Because they have to pay shipping back for me. What are they going to say? Not as described? No. I just don't want it. Okay, you got to pay shipping back. Go ahead.
People lie.
That's why I don't do free returns.
I don't know, because I get people all the time. We have free returns, and they'll still open and not as described for doesn't fit because they're so used to having.
I have no problem. I've sent out probably a good 25 this year alone.
Man, I mean, I still
have one today that I already pulled. It's going to them.
See, even with free shipping, they'll still lie. They'll open an item not as described, and their reason will be doesn't fit because they're so trained.
No,
the
only few that I get returned, they'll say that they changed their mind, and they pay shipping. So I don't have a problem with it.
All right, you do returns. You just don't know that you do returns until somebody lies on an item.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right, what is your favorite season?
Fall. I love fall. It's like spring without the annoying pollen. Fall is my favorite. It's in the middle of hot and cold, so don't have to worry about excess heat and don't have to worry about freezing. Well, in California, I really don't have to. You do. I don't. But my favorite season is fall.
And I'll miss. This will be the one thing I miss about Pennsylvania. Fall's my favorite too. The leaves. You don't get the leaves. Do you get the leaves? You don't have the leaves.
I'm in the desert. I'm in the California desert.
We don't get the leaves. We have such beautiful leaves here, but it's too cold and snow. I'm not going to miss the spring and the allergies and the pollen. But I love the fall. The leaves are really beautiful, but like you said, it's like the perfect temperature. And my favorite holiday, which is the next question.
Of course, Halloween.
Halloween, and it's in the autumn. So I just love everything about the autumn. What's your favorite holiday?
Anything that ends on a Monday, so I have 4 days off. I don't care what holiday it is.
Oh, but you don't
care what holiday it is. As long as I have 4 days off, I am happy. Don't matter if it's President's Day, Labor Day, I don't care. As long as it lands on the Monday, I am happy. I have 2 days shipping, so that means I get 4 days not to ship nothing. Not to do anything. That's my favorite holiday.
All right. And now it's time for Robert and Star can ask each other one anything question.
You hate the snow so much. Why on earth did you go to Pennsylvania?
Because I married the evil.
But you were from Arizona. How could you go from nice sunny heat to freezing cold?
I married the father of my children. And then after divorce, I stayed here to share custody.
So that's why you wound up in that staying cold.
But now that one is almost 20 and one will be 18 soon, I don't got to stay here for custody. So.
Okay, so that answers why you're in the freezing cold.
Yeah, that answers that question. It's not. And I'm not going back west because I think it's too hot. I mean, Florida's probably really, really hot and humid, but it's not as like a
the
dry
bugs
heat.
and the gnats and the gators and all that. But
There's stuff you got to deal with in Arizona too.
yeah, I like Nevada. That's
think-
hot. Too.
Yeah, I think there's stuff you got to deal with everywhere you go. You just got to weigh your pros and cons.
California's the taxes, which is annoying. Ugh, you don't want to see my tax bill.
Somebody said, "Holy crap, you look young." Thank you, sweetie.
He was talking to me.
She's talking to me. I
No,
will be 43 years young in May. Believe it or not. I look like Gandalf. I get to ask you anything.
Cool.
So, if tomorrow came and you couldn't sell plush anymore, would you still sell on eBay?
Yeah, because I got games, collectibles, I got everything.
So those are gone too.
Those will be gone, and I got ties, I got jewelry. Where do you want me to go? I have multiple streams of income.
I know, but plush is your favorite. So I'm like, if he didn't have plush, okay, but
Plush and Mercari, and I guess Poshmark, reluctantly.
Reluctantly,
but I would never sell it on Poshmark because they don't buy my stuff on Poshmark.
Now that was the question I came up to pre-ask you, but something you said during the show, and then we'll end this. You said when you had those great big bags the first time you went with your grandma to the Ben's.
Yeah, that was the thrift store.
The thrift store.
It was $1 a bag.
That was when you first started doing plush?
Yeah, I bought so much. I filled up my car. I actually sent a picture on the Flippin Hippo. I used to send pictures when I used to get huge bags, and I used to pile them up tall and put them against my wall before I started YouTube. And that's when I basically started plush.
Where'd you send the pictures? What are you talking about?
I'll put it on your Facebook channel, your Facebook feed. We used to do them all the time. I used to do them with Donatella Bottolino, when she was in the group.
You mean in my
group all the
group?
time.
Not my feed, the group.
Yeah, the group.
Why am I having
I don't know. You're having a brain fart.
I'm having a senior moment. In the group, yeah, I remember those. But so you haven't been doing plush that long?
No, not much longer than being in the group. No, it wasn't that long ago.
So like 2018?
Probably earlier than that, but I wasn't so gung ho into it. I would just buy yard sales, yard sales here and there. I would have maybe 100 plush, but then when business started going out with the vending machines and stuff. What? You cut out.
I said I have a new best friend. Her name's Jamie.
Cool.
No, I just think it's so fun because see, Keith was doing this by himself. You know the whole story. He was doing this by himself. Yeah. I got hurt in 2017, and I wasn't really paying attention. I was home all of 2017, but I wasn't, doing this. I was doing the yard sales with him or whatever. But I didn't start doing this until January 2018. I started the YouTube channel and started to really get into it with him. But 2017, I was going to thrift stores with him and in the Facebook.
So that's probably when I started.
Yeah. So neither one of us have been doing this long. So listen, you guys, it's 4 years later and we are successful and we know our stuff. So if you buckle
I was trying to figure out what I was going to do. I was doing ties and I was doing jackets. I was going to Ross and all those Marshalls and doing all that nonsense, buying backpacks. And then I started finding plush that started to sell. So that's when I got deep into plush.
Mm-hmm. So I guess my point, that's why I wanted to double check my math here. For 4 years, either one of us has been doing plush, and now we're not really self. Wade from Wade's Venture proclaimed me the queen, and then I proclaimed you the king of plush. But if you don't fiddle fart around, in 4 years' time, you can go from, I don't know the difference between a Sugarloaf and a Disney to knowing all the different kinds of brands off the top of your head, not even having to comp
all of them.
I can walk in the
And
thrift
have
store.
3,000 in your store.
I can walk in the thrift store and tell you from across the room, looking into a bin, which ones to go pick out. If you buckle down and don't fiddle fart around and do the research, you have to do the work, though. You have to do the work. You have to go to all the stores, and you have to buy the poop plush, and you have to buy the bad buys and the good buys. You have to go to the bins. You have to buy all the wholesale lots. You have to buy everything, and you have to learn and be willing to look at the comps, the Terapeak, the Sellhound, the eBay sold, all of that, and learn. And eventually, you can get to where we are in 4 years or less. But if you want to fiddle fart around in 4 years,
Gaylord, like I did.
I mean, there's always the option of buying my plush guide too, and you can get all of your knowledge and what?
Yeah, you can do that, but that's cheating.
It's cheating, but you can buy the plush guide. There's a link down below to get it if you want it. It's $24.99, and you can sit down and read it in 2 hours, and you can learn everything that took me 4 years to learn in 2 hours from reading it. And it's actually updated this year, so there's more information in it now than there was last year. So it's got everything I know in there. You can get 4 years. You can do it yourself. But I guess my point was, you don't have to be like a 10-year veteran. You don't have to be doing this forever to know what the heck you're doing and be successful. You just have to be willing to put in the work.
I've been selling plush for like 8 years, but I didn't really get into it for about 4 or 5 years.
Yep, just put in the work, and you have to be willing to fail along the way. You have to be willing to get the poop. That's how we learn clothes too. We just went to the bins and bought everything, right?
Yeah. I would just buy the bags. It was crazy. There were $1 bags, so I bought them all.
Mm-hmm.
You would see me. Just the car is packed to the roof. It's just bags of plush.
All right, well, we've been on for a while, like almost 2 hours. So
too long. I still need lunch.
Yeah,
it's dinner time, and I need lunch.
So we are going to let you guys go. This will be uploaded to YouTube, so you can come back and watch it in increments if you want. It is pretty long, so you can come talk English. You can come back and watch it in small increments, 20 minutes here, 20 minutes there, so you've seen it all or whatever. Again, if you want to quickly learn Cheater's Guide down below, feel free to buy it if you'd like.
Whatever.
As Robert would say, don't fiddle fart around. Don't fiddle fart around. Go be productive. Go make some money. Say bye to Robert.
Get your listings up. Bye.
Say bye to the people. Hit the thumbs up before you leave. Help the channel. Make sure you subscribe. Robert's channel is down in the description box too, or at least it will be on the replay. Subscribe to him as well. Thanks for joining us. See you guys later. Y'all are the best. Bye. Bye.